4, 2. What's up, everybody? Yo, what's good? How everybody doing out there? Welcome back to another episode of Teams I've Got Beef With, brought to you by Steer the Ship and Steer the Ship Podcast. Yeah, week 8. We're gonna recap what's going on in the NFL, man. I had my parlay ticket and whatnot created last week, and I have my teams. I have my teams that I got beef with this week. It's a total of 5 teams. But before we get into that, I would like for you to like and subscribe to us on this page or any listening platform that you're probably able to listen to, to podcasts and everything. Go follow us on Instagram, Steer the Ship, or you can follow me on my personal Instagram, Mr. Johnny Woe. Interact in the Facebook page, Steer the Ship Radio. You know what I mean? Just type it out and everything. I should have some links popped up for you guys if y'all care to do that. But thank you for even tuning into the show. So let's get it going. I wanted to record this last night. But last night was the World Series Game 3, Dodgers versus Blue Jays. That had to be the longest baseball game I've ever seen in my life. 18 innings. That game went on for damn near 6 hours. But somebody had to be the winner. And I'm sitting here because both teams are burning through their bullpen. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think I ever seen a tie in baseball. This game is going to go on as long as they need to. I'm like, goodness gracious. Them dudes was balling out there, man. But congratulations to my Dodgers. Freddie Freeman with the walk-off home run. It's time to get this game 4. It's time to get it, guys. It's time to get it. And I know them dudes are tired right now because they got to get up in a couple hours just to run this shit back. So with that being said, for all my baseball enthusiasts, I hope you enjoy this World Series. That was a crazy game. 18 innings, never seen that shit in my life. But anyways, let's get on to the show. We're going to get on to what we talk about on here. Teams that messed up my parlay ticket last week. And I didn't post the parlay ticket because I don't know. Something got over me last week. Towards the end of the week, I was just tired. I didn't want to do the parlay, but then my homeboy told me that I needed to stick with it because it was a good theme. So he got me amped to do this. Let's get up in it. I don't want to lose your attention. All right, so the teams that I got beef with right now. These are the teams that I got beef with. Check them out. Carolina Panthers, the Cincinnati Bengals, the New York Giants. Sorry, guys, but you got to be on this list. I picked y'all to at least meet the spread, but you have to get on the list. But don't worry, I'm going to talk about you guys. San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons. Oh, I should be more angry with my Panthers than I should be the Falcons. But let's get into this. Anyways, big us, we're going to just get into it because I didn't want to put them on the list, but I had to put them on the list. But it was the New York Giants losing to the Philadelphia Eagles 20-38. Big ups to Cam Scatterboo, man. That was a nasty injury. We all seen bad injuries in our lifetime, and that's one of them, man. I just wish that he will get a speedy recovery because he was rising to be one of the faces of the NFL. I mean, New York even got the swag back with Dart and Scatterboo. You know what I mean? And I like to watch that boy play, man. Scatterboo's a real good player. I want him to come back. I want him to come back stronger and better. For real. And that sucked. That just sucked just because you know how young he is, being a rookie, being a sensational player and whatnot, and boom, dislocated ankle like that. Ugh. But let's get into this game. I'm not going to even mess with the Giants for losing the game. There's this one thing that I want to talk about when I notice in this game with the damn Eagles and whatnot. And it's that damn the tush push controversy right here. When I know Thibodeau stripped the ball from Jalen Hurts as they were attempting to do the tush push, and Jalen Hurts is sitting right there on top of the pile. It's like it got to the point with this damn play. At first, I wasn't going to say shit about the play. At first, I thought the tush push was a funny concept. And I'm like, this is crazy. Philly's going to run this shit until the league tell them they can't run it no more, which is going to be next year. But that was a bunch of bullshit. That lets me know that, one, the refs don't really give a fuck Whenever Philly, and they're the only team that I notice, whenever they do the tush push, the refs is gonna automatically give them the shit, man. And that's not right there, because I really felt that, I saw a strip fumble. I saw it. He was sitting on top of the pile. He wasn't even on the grass. And they just gave him forward advancement. That's crazy work right there, refs. You've been doing this all week. You've been doing this year round. I've seen most games where they've been doing bull crap calls. It's time that I'm gonna make a segment one time. I'm gonna have to call the refs out on their bullshit. I bet y'all gonna do the same crap that y'all been pulling last week, this week. So I'm going to make note to it. I gotta talk on that, man. I'm getting tired of that tush push bullshit right now, just because of that play. You can't weigh a game off of one play. You know what I'm saying? One mishap from the refs. It is what it is. You gotta roll with that. But yeah, man, that's why I wanted to point on that game. I wasn't gonna even attack the Giants. I wanted to attack that controversy right there, because now I'm vocal about the tush push bull crap. I'm vocal about it. And the only people that really love this shit are the Eagle fans. No one else, like, they're the only ones. At first I found it amusing. Now I'm like, that's bull crap. That's some bullshit. So anyways, let's continue on this, man. Let's get off of that game. We're going to hop off straight into my team. The Carolina Panthers losing to the Buffalo Bills 40-9. Now, the thing on this game was, before going into this game, I picked Carolina on the spread. I didn't expect us to beat Buffalo, but I thought it was going to at least be a game against Buffalo. That was nothing. That was not the damn case. Andy Dalton alone destroyed everything. He alone gave this game to the Bills. It was crazy. And then the Bills beat us at our strengths. We were a good run team. Oh, they took that shit away. I don't know why they took that shit away, because every time Andy Dalton kept going on a drive, he'll screw that drive up for us. You know what I'm saying? Holding on to the ball too long, not getting rid of the shit, pump fakes and then bringing it down and trying to run, and you can't fucking scramble because now your age is catching up with your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you had guys like Joe Flacco, Aaron Rodgers going off in their 40s. Andy Dalton, I think you're my age, bro. And you couldn't play like that, man. Come on, man. Old man's league, bro. You're a fucking vet. I thought this would have been better. You had me sitting there the whole time being like, bro, I want Bryce Young out there. I'm sitting here like, I'm like, man, I ain't never said that before. I caught myself like, I ain't never said, I want Bryce out there now. Hell yeah, I want Bryce out there. Even if we are playing the Packers next week. This week, pretty much week 9. Even if we are playing the Packers, I don't want to see Dalton. That was horrible. That was horrible. That was effing horrible. And we're a good run defense. And how did they beat us? On the run. That was a crazy game to watch right there, man. And I should be mad, but then I'm like, you know what, bro? Andy Dalton was out there. Bryce is now out there. This is crazy shit. That was crazy work right there. Do better, Panthers. Please do better. Golly, it was horrible. So anyways, besides that game, we're going to go off into this game right here. This game is kind of going to intertwine who I want to talk about as well. And we're going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. What the fuck was that, Cincinnati? How in the world do you let the Jets come back on you and beat you? How you let that happen? How did Cincinnati let this happen? The cat is out the bag, bro. It's like we gotta really say it. We have to say it, bro. It's like, but real talk, this is a funny question right here, though. Whose defense is garbage? I almost messed this up because I went dead into the topic. But whose defense is more garbage? You got the Dallas Cowboys or you got the Cincinnati Bengals? It seems like the Cincinnati Bengals have been historically bad. That even goes back to, like, with Joe Burrow. How Joe Burrow always had to put up at least 24 points or more in order for the Bengals to win, because that defense is just going to let it go. It's going to let it go. You got Joe Burrow, who's most likely, when he was healthy, averaging for like about maybe 300 yards per game on passes alone right there, just so they can keep his team in the game or to win the game. And then you have the Cowboys now this year where Dak Prescott has to play stellar. He has to have a stellar game. Them 2 interceptions that he did against the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos being the defense that they are, and the Broncos being the offense that they are, where they know the capabilities that they can do against this Dallas defense. It makes you wonder, who's the worst defense right now? Is it the Cincinnati Bengals or is it the Dallas Cowboys? Survey says, and a lot of people really want this, survey says they want it to be the Cowboys. Ask me, it's the Bengals. It's the Bengals. You're the only team to give the Jets their first victory. Like that. Like that. And you had to tell too, New York was like very, very, very. They was in need of a win, man. You had Justin Fields making confessions, talking about like he was crying in the closet and shit, wondering, begging, can I just get one? I'm like, whoa, that's some serious, and that's serious too, man. Yeah, I snickered a little bit. I know you did too. But that's some serious shit, man. On some real man shit. That's some serious shit, man. And I'm glad that the man got himself his first victory, because it's like a lot of stuff was stacked up against Justin Fields. It's like I think Justin Fields is trying to figure out, is he gonna be a player for very long in the league or not? I'm not really sure. I know he's feeling the heat on him. Man. How many more years he got left on his contract? I think he got like about, I want to say two, maybe 1 year left on his contract. Yeah, man, you gotta play, bro. You have to play to like to at least be relevant in the league. And it's getting to that point. I know he's feeling the heat. The heat is really breathing down on him, man. Yeah, man, congratulations for the victory, man. But Cincinnati, man, y'all suck. Your defense been suck. They need to do something about that defense. It's like y'all defense is how Cleveland is with their offense. I'm sorry, Myles Garrett. I saw how Myles Garrett went off on the sidelines that last game. But I'm just like, bro, man, you signed the contract, Lord. You signed the contract with this trash team. And I'm gonna keep saying that they're a trash organization. We gotta keep saying that, man, until Cincinnati wanna start to do right, wanna start to act right. We gotta keep calling them on their bull crap. We gotta say what it is, man. And I know a lot of people getting tired of this shit, man. But anyways, let's continue. We got 2 more teams, and then I gotta get up out of here. We got the 49ers. San Francisco 49ers. Hell yeah. San Francisco 49ers lost the game to the Houston Texans 15-26. And I just want to say this. It's about damn time. It's about damn time that y'all lose a game. But y'all lose a game against the Texans. Now the thing about this, I won't take away this victory from the Texans. Y'all earned this victory. Y'all deserve this victory. Hell yeah. But y'all bullies. Y'all like to beat up on hurt teams. Y'all ain't show me nothing yet. Houston. I gotta say it on you, man. I gotta say it, bro. It's like, man, y'all like to beat up on hurt teams. And that's okay, man. Get your W. You know what I'm saying? Get that W. W's can be pretty and they can be ugly. But a W is a W. Doesn't matter how it look. You heard? But yeah, man, y'all like to beat up on hurt teams, man. That's what y'all like to do. But like, goodness gracious, it finally showed itself with San Francisco, because I'm like, they were holding this shit up like how the Straw Hats was holding up the Sunny. Not the Sunny. I mean the Mary, the first ship. That's a One Piece reference. I'm gonna give you another reference. They were holding this up like, I don't know, man, like duct tape. They were holding this shit together with duct tape. And it finally collapsed. It's like, it was just bound to happen, bro. It's like, ain't no way y'all gonna go on a perfect, like y'all gonna go on a run, not perfect, but like a run like this and run across a team that's like, oh, they hurt. We have to take advantage of this. And that's the one thing about the Texans. Opportunity when it presents itself, they take it straight up. Can't hate on you, but yeah, y'all like to beat up on her teams. And the last game that I'm gonna go in is the Falcons. That's the last team right there, because they lost to the damn Miami Dolphins 34-10. How the hell you lose to the Dolphins? How the hell you lose to the Dolphins? Every time I try to bet on the damn Falcons, they disappoint me. Every time. It's like, why? Why do y'all do this? I go against y'all do well. I go with y'all fuck me up. Y'all remind me of a team I used to ride with on the win-losses. And every time I would ride with them for a win, they would lose. When I never picked them, they will win. I'm not gonna talk about that team, but just to know it's not my favorite team. But yeah, but guess what? I can give you a hint. I can give you a hint who that team was. The Falcons had the quarterback of this team playing for them last Sunday against Miami Dolphins. So you know who I'm talking about, Kirk Cousins. And I didn't even know he was really playing. I swear, bro. I made the parlay, and I'm like, where the hell is Penix? Why is Cousins out there? No. And Cousins go and do, well, he ain't do enough. It's not like he funked the whole damn place up like how Andy Dalton did. Andy Dalton came up there like a sweaty fat man and just funked the entire place up, man. Falcons, though, man, how the hell you lose? It's not even the offense. The defense, which I heard, and which is already in there, they're probably the top 5 defense, one of the top 5 defense in the NFL. And you get beat by Tua and them. Tua had a great game, and that's crazy. The fudge? Get it together, Atlanta. Get it the fuck together, please. Bijan, don't fumble. It's kind of hard for that, but don't fumble. God damn it, man. Oof. So anyways, guys, those are the teams that I had beef with for the week. I am going to make another episode of Hunt for the Perfect Parlay because I noticed how that show kind of intertwines with teams I got beef with. You know, the teams I selected on the Perfect Parlay, and it's going to swing over to the ones that messed up my parlay, which got me like, yeah, I got beef with you mugs. You know what I'm saying? I got beef with y'all. Get y'all asses up in here. Here it is. Here these hot takes and shit. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good week. Thank you for rocking with me for this long. If you made it through here, don't forget to like and subscribe again. And I'll be back with another episode later on this week. Have a good one. Peace.